this last part, we're gonna look at yet another trademark lick by Kirk Hammett, and that's featuring his extensive use of arpeggios. You'll listen to this type of licks in the solos of Fade to Black, Ride the Lightning, and Master of Puppets as well. Combined with pull-offs, this type of ascending arpeggio sequence is essential in capturing Metallica's soloing style. Right, let's go to our first arpeggio pattern in the lick. Starting from the 15th fret in the high E, pulling off to the 12th on the same string, and then just jumping to the B string for the 12th again. Now, this little pattern, or sequence if you like, happens 6 times in triplets. And after that, I'm just gonna land on this 15th fret and put a vibrato. So I'm just gonna change my fingering here. I'm just gonna go for the 3rd finger. It's easier for vibrato. But you can feel free to go with your 4th if you like. And this is my first sequence, which is going to ascend now and do the same thing, but in a different set of notes, in a different arpeggio. So I'm going to the 17th fret and pulling off to the 14th. Now picking the 15th on the B. This thing is going to happen 6 times as well. So here we go. And I'm going to end again with the vibrato where I started the sequence from. So on the 17th fret again. And what happens at the end of all this, I'm just going to end the whole solo with a whole tone bend on the 17th and vibrato. And of course, you can slide it off to nicely close the whole thing. Okay, so we've got this sequence going up with the 2 arpeggios and then a whole tone bend. Let's put it all together with a slow click. What you might find challenging about this lick is avoiding the ringing of more than one notes together. That's because of the way you're picking the arpeggio. So a lot of the times you might tend to have your first finger, for example, playing 2 notes together, or at least fretting 2 notes together. So what you want to do to avoid that, the tip here or trick if you like, is to lift the index finger. So rather than going, you want to play, you want to just slightly angle your index to avoid these 2 notes ringing together, okay? So every time you're going from another string, well, from the E to the B string or vice versa, anytime you cross strings, this is common to happen. You might experience it. Try lifting the finger and you'll clean it up immediately. Again, this takes some time to get used to, but once you nail it, you get super clean arpeggios and just lead chops in general. All right, this was the last lick. It's your turn to practice now. Enjoy that, and I'll see you in the playthrough.